Today we will be looking at an advanced testing of the McGinley dynamic indicator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be taking a look at an advanced test of the McGinley dynamic indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 55 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 748 indicators, with 300 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And we have also, in the advanced testing, retested 8 different indicators. This one will be the 9th. 4 of them have been able to maintain the winning status. The best one, a 64% win rate. Now keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today we are looking at an advanced testing of the McGinley dynamic indicator, and you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And so the McGinley dynamic indicator is actually like a moving average that is kind of embedded up into price action. And so if, let's see if I can do this. Well, let's just do this here. So if I start typing in McGinley, all right, so you can see it here. This is how the McGinley dynamic indicator looks in its default form. And so basically it is a moving average, if you will, and it is interacting with price action, like I said, here on screen in the above panel here. And so what I did, and this is the same thing that we did in the original video, was we clicked on it here and we moved it to a new pane down below, which dropped it down here like so. Then I went in and I bumped up the line weight so that way it's a little bit easier to see. So bumped up the line weight there a little bit. And then more importantly, what I did was I added a standard moving average to the indicator. And so once it's down here, if you click on the 3 little dots there, you can see here it says you can add an indicator or a strategy onto the McGinley dynamic. And that's what I did. Once you click that, you just type in moving average, select whatever indicator you want. In this case, again, it was just a standard moving average. And when you click OK, it puts it down here with the McGinley and uses the McGinley as the source for that moving average. I did move that input on the moving average to a 10, so it is a 10 period moving average. And what we did was we used this as a cross, a moving average cross. So when the McGinley crossed down below the moving average, that was a signal to go short. So for example, right here, let's see, right there on that one, we get a cross to the downside, and you can see that we get a really nice push, really nice sell off right there to the downside, which would have gotten us to our take profit. Over here on this side, we get a cross to the upside here, and that is a signal to go long. And you can see we also get a really nice push to the upside there, which also would have gotten us to our take profit. So that's an example of how we tested this, how I tested it in the very first video, and how I tested it in the advanced testing. And so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and fast forward through the 50 trade test that I did, and then we'll pick this up on the other side to see what this was able to achieve over the 50 trades. All right, so before we take a look at what this was able to achieve in the advanced testing, I'd like to give a shout out to our Discord server. So this is our Discord server here. This is our Patreon only channel where we post some really great advanced information for all of our patrons to take advantage of. Sasquatch here is an amazing Forex trader, Forex prop trader, posting regular market analysis of the Forex market, putting up charts marked out with areas of support and resistance and areas of interest, and sometimes even exactly where he'll be taking entries and so on. Our admin Jay is posting a lot of great information, analysis of the futures market, putting up charts with the same thing marked out with support and resistance, areas of interest where he is looking to take trades, and so on. There is a lot of great benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, being able to hang out and just absorb the knowledge from very knowledgeable people in the market, like Sasquatch, like our admin Jay, and some of the other members of the Patreon only channel here and the Discord in general. So like I said, a lot of benefits. I highly recommend you join us on the Patreon only channel. All right, back to the indicator here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this was able to achieve over the long run advanced testing here. So out of the 50 trades, we were able to get 31 winners and 19 losers. And so that is going to keep the McGinley dynamic on the winning side, just barely over that 60% marker that we are looking for. All in all, did a really decent job like it did in the first video. I don't think it did as great as it did in the original testing, but it held up to that 60% that we were looking for. And so this one is going to go on the winning list, or I guess stay on the winning list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.